What's up, people? Today I want to talk a little bit about Second Life. So, first of all, I know it's going to frustrate people, but I think it's for the best that this time around I do not stick to the traditional structure of having my website stuffed with content so that I can get ranking in SEO and all sorts of stuff. I'm I'm not playing that game this time. I I played that game the whole time. I'm a vet on the web. I've been building this shit since 99, since 1999. And so I'm just sick of the rat race. I don't know if I'm getting old or what, but I'm building a club. I like I like the idea of three-dimensional worlds. I think that's where the world is going anyway. Ultimately, I mean, Facebook, I think a couple years back now, but they bought Oculus Rift. And I remember mentions of Facebook heading towards being 3D virtual world. But the reality is, Second Life, first of all, it's an old, mature platform. SL's been doing this shit for a long time. And so instead of popping up in some place like Facebook's 3D World or something like that, I figure it's a good time to go ahead and start building a foundation in here. Now, there's a couple of the things about how SL works that I am really, really excited about. So first of all is the whole idea of this clubhouse that you see me working on right now. So this is the HumAi Club. This is the place where you will be able to come download or access all of my content that I create. So this is where you'll get it from. Now, naturally, my videos are on YouTube. In fact, you're probably watching this video on YouTube right now. But all of the related content that's downloadable for any of my tutorials or any WordPress plugins I build or anything like that it's all going to be available and accessible here in Second Life. So if you're not already a Second Life member, you'll have to become a Second Life member so that you can come in here and access. It's going to be a lot of free stuff. So, it'll be worth it to go ahead and learn how to move around a little bit. Find me, come here and get some free shit. Like, that's going to be worth the energy. By doing so, you'll also, like, if I'm inside of the building, you'll see me in there. Like, you can look right into the window and see if I'm in there. Sometimes the door will even be open. If the door is open, just come right in, or check and see if the door is locked. If the door is not locked, come right in. And I like this whole idea of like a storefront, and especially like right now in this pandemic type time. It's like a way to be physically in the office without being physically in the office. All of the characteristics of you coming straight to my actual physical office location are almost the same. Like, you could come, I shut my office down some time back, but back when I had it open, you was able to come down. You could sit down and talk to me. We could plan out your project. We could I could consult you. I could, all sorts of things. You could pick up flyers. You could pick up software. If I had built software for you and it needed to go on a disk or something like that, you could pick it up. All of that is going to be the same way here. It's just even if you live in another country, you'll be able to come to the office. Whereas before, the office was limited to people that were in driving distance. I like the idea of being able to meet up in places. Like, for example, there's this weed spot that I like to hang out at. I sit my character over there, and I'll be smoking weed, and it's a nice cafe area that is sitting in front of the mountains, and it's pretty cool, and we can sit there and we can talk. We can talk about your project. We can talk about, just the state of the economy and business, what to do and that sort of thing. It'll be fun. It's a way that you just can't engage using the traditional social media platform. Like, yeah, we can sit there. We can talk. Ultimately, it boils down to talking and texting. So you're typing words or you're using your voice. And the same thing is true here. We'll type words and we'll use our voice. And I guess that, ultimately, in a nutshell, it's still the same thing. It's just that it's dope. That's what it boiled down to. I think it's just dope. I think it's just dope to do it this way. I just think that it's a different experience. It's a different, for example, let's imagine we're in Facebook Messenger. You're talking to me, but someone else wants to talk to me too. They'll pop up and not even realize that I'm already engaged in a conversation. If I don't respond to them fast enough, then they will, possibly become impatient. If you come to my physical location, you might be able to see that I'm in a meeting with someone else already, and you would feel more polite or feel more, okay with waiting. Well, here, if I'm sitting down with someone in this chair, you would see that. And you would, if you came down the driveway and looked inside of my office and saw I was in the chair with someone, then you would know that, and you might wait, or I don't know. I have no idea how this will go, but I got a feeling that it's going to really be cool. I just really want to see what this experience will be like to just handle all of my social engagement and all of that sort of stuff through this virtual world. All of my downloadable content will be on these racks right here. The freebies will be on the racks out here outside. The premium member stuff will be inside. Premium members will have a password. We'll have access to the home, to the club, and be able to download premium stuff. You're not going to be able to download this stuff on the website. You'll only be able to get it from here. So this is an experiment. I want to see how it turns out. I want to see what it's like. I want to see if it can work. I don't know if it can work. So if you've got any comments or want to talk about it, meet me in here and let's do so. Signing off for now. Everybody stay safe. Peace.